Hey guys, Blubber here, and today we're going to be testing out the AEB from all the new vehicles from the past update. If you guys want to see the video on the past update, check the description below, and also if you want to see 5 secrets/features you missed in the recent update, make sure to also check the description. I'll leave both those videos linked down below. And also make sure to like and subscribe, help support the channel, and lets me know you guys enjoy this content. But yeah, basically today we're going to be testing out the AEB on 11 of the new vehicles. I would do 56, but that would take like over an hour to do just for the video length wise. And yeah, I don't have the time to edit an hour-long video, and I'm sure you guys don't want to sit around and watch an hour-long video. But if you guys want to see a part 2, let me know down in the comments. Just like type a comment being like, yes, we would like a part 2, and I'd be more than happy to do a part 2. And yeah, if you guys also want to see my older videos on AEB stuff, check the description. I'll also leave those linked. But yeah, let's hop right into it. So right before we actually hop in, I thought I should put a disclaimer. For the first few vehicles, I was trying to do a pedestrian test and a car test, but I soon realized that if the car failed the 30 mph test, then the car would also fail the 30 mph test on the pedestrian. So I decided to ditch that. So for the first few cars, it might seem a tiny bit weird, but I did adjust the rankings to fit them, only taking consideration from the car. But the editing might be a little bit weird since I did need to cut out some parts of me saying, oh yeah, I did pass a pedestrian test, blah, blah, blah. But this video will purely only be doing a car avoiding a car, because it is the exact same results every single time, regardless of the pedestrian or the car. So yeah, let's hop straight into it. But yeah, anyways, let's hop straight into it. So we have our first car right here, the Tesla. Also guys, before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe, help support the channel, and let me know you guys like my content. But yeah, we're gonna do it 15 mph, of course. So here, let's go into neutral. Oh, it looks like I cannot set that up to. Okay. Let's get up to 15 mph, see if AEB works. Okay, that did work. So it's received 1 out of 6. Okay, now let's go back. We could probably get 30 from here, so. Okay, 30 now. See, this Tesla's good because it gets up super fast, so I don't need to like edit it as much. Okay, that was really close, but it did also pass the 30 mph test. So now we're gonna do the 60 mph. Okay, crap, I'm all over the road. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna do the 60 mph one. So here, let's get going. Let's go all the way up to 60. I am pretty sure the car should be able to get up to 60 in time. Yeah, okay, yeah, we are chilling, man. We are chilling. But it did collide into the Honda, so it does fail the 60 mph test. So we will have to give it a 2 out of 3 in the car section. Okay, guys, we are now in the 2022 Vellfire Climax, and yeah, let's see how this thing does. So let's get it right up to speed. Okay, 50 mph, same set of tests for every single vehicle. Let's see how it does. Okay, it did stop in time for the 50 mph one. You know, I always hope it will stop for the first two, because the first two are very easy, but it's also kind of concerning when it cannot do 60 mph. So, but anyways, let's see how it does. It also does easily pass the 30 mph one. Okay, guys, we are now doing this 60 mph test for the car. I'm hoping it turns out well for this. Okay, easily passed. We got a 3 out of 3 for the car section. Let's see how it does in the pedestrian section, guys. Alright, so we are now in the 2022 Tuscani Maricopa, or Maricopa. I'm gonna call it the Maricopa, but yeah, let's see how it does. So 50 mph is our first test here. Hoping it goes well. Okay, it did stop in time. That did cut it a tiny bit close. So far, the Vellfire Climax has done the best out of all the vehicles, so that's actually kind of interesting. I would not expect like the tiny sport coupe to do the best. Here, let's see how it does at 30 mph. Okay, it also does stop in time for the 30 mph. Let's go get a little bit of a run up, and guys, we are now doing the 60 mph test. I'm hoping it goes well for this Tuscany here. Yeah, let's see. And it passes this so easy. Okay, so next up we have the 2022 Tuscani Fascia. So here, let's see how this thing does. Let's quickly get up to 50 mph. See how it does. I'm assuming this will do well, as the previous car did pretty well. Yep, that is very close, but it did break in time, so I can't really complain about it, right? So here, let's get a tiny bit more of a run up. Okay. Let's quickly go all the way up. Oh, that is a little bit too fast. Okay, 30 mph. That is so close. Okay, barely passes. Now let's do the final test. Let's go get a tiny bit of a run. Okay, we are now doing the 60 mph test. Let's hope it goes well for this vehicle here. I'm hoping it goes well, but yeah, let's see. Oh, but it did start breaking, but it did unfortunately crash, which does mean this vehicle will unfortunately be getting a 4 out of 6. Alright guys, so our next car here is the 2022 Stuttgart Sindelfingen. So here, let's get this going though. 15 mph, very fast. Let's see how it does. And it brakes no problem at all. Let's try the 15 mile per hour one real quick. By the way, I like this car. This car would be like really good for like a celebrity escort or something. Also, I unfortunately cannot do anything about it going to nighttime. The devs for some reason decided, hey, let's disable the time commands. So it really sucks for me recording, but we'll make do. And it also does pass the 30 mile per hour test. Let's go get a bit of run up and we can do the 60 mile per hour. Okay, guys, we are now doing the 60 mile per hour test. Let's see how it goes. Oh, yep. Okay, not a problem at all. This car does get a 6 out of 6. Okay, guys, next up we have the 2022 Giga G3. Let's see how this thing does. 50 miles per hour. Let's go. This thing is so interesting by the way. I don't know. It's such a weird car, but I like it. Barely stops in time, but hey, it does stop, so I can't really complain about that. Okay, let's get a bit of a run up again. Okay, 30 miles per hour. Also does pass 30 miles per hour. Let's go try out the 60 miles per hour test. Okay, we're now doing the 60 mile per hour test. Let's see how it does. And it does pass the 60 mile per hour test, meaning this car gets a 6 out of 6. Okay, guys, next up we have the 2022 Combi Circus. Let's see how it does real quick. 15 miles per hour. Okay, let's see how it does. It does brake in time, so that here, let's quickly reverse and try out the 30 mile per hour one. I think this is the first minivan I've done on this kind of like series too. So this is actually pretty interesting. I've never like really done a minivan. So yeah. Okay, 30 miles per hour. Let's see how it does. It does also pass 30 miles per hour test. So here, let's go do the 60 miles per hour test. We're now doing the 60 miles per hour test. Let's see how the vehicle does. And it passes it no problem at all, which means this vehicle also gets a 6 out of 6. Okay, guys, next up we have the 2021 Mazuku Hiro. Let's see how this thing does. Quickly go up to 15 miles per hour. I'm hoping this car does well. Does brake in time, a tiny bit close, but again, it does pass it, so can't really complain, right? Okay, now we're gonna do the 30 mile per hour test. Let's see how the vehicle does. I hate how like I can't set my cruise control speed on neutral anymore. I made it so easy for this challenge. Also does pass 30 mile per hour test, so let's go try out 60 miles per hour. We are now doing the 60 miles per hour test. Let's hope the car does well. And it does pass this test, so this car also gets a 6 out of 6. Yeah, so right here we have the 2021 Elgrand Aspect, so let's see how the car does. I'm hoping it does well as well with the other cars. I'm hoping all the cars do really well, because, you know, obviously all these cars have AEB for a reason. Barely passes it, but it does pass. I'm scared to see what the 30 and 60 miles per hour tests are going to look like, if that's what happens with 15. Here, let's go for 30 now. Okay, 30, here we go. Let's see how the car does. Okay, it actually did better on a 30 mile per hour test, so I'm actually not too scared for the 60, but here, let's go do the 60 real quick. Okay, guys, we're now doing the 60 mile per hour test. Let's see how the vehicle does. I'm hoping it does well, but yeah, let's see. Okay, now also does pass the 60 mile per hour test, meaning this vehicle does get a 6 out of 6. Alright guys, right here we have the 2020 BKM Risen Roadster. This could also count for like the coupe version, because it's the same car, except one's a convertible, one's not. But here, let's quickly do it. We're gonna do the 50 mile per hour test, so yeah. Oh, that's already too fast. Okay, 50 mile per hour, let's see how it does. Barely makes it, but it does. Okay, this is the 30 mile per hour one now. Okay. Oh. Okay, it can still get 30, yeah, this car's really fast. Also does pass 30. You know what, honestly, I don't even need to edit this. We can just reverse for a tiny bit, and we'll be able to get up to 60, no problem at all. Okay. 60, let's go. Yeah, 60, and it does pass that, meaning this vehicle does also get a 6 out of 6. Okay, guys, next up right here, we have the 2018 Vellfire Robust. Let's see how the vehicle does. This is also probably my favorite generation of the RAV4, so I'm hoping this one does okay. Does pass that, so let's quickly reverse and go do the 31. I don't know, I just feel like this, I don't know, I've always liked the design more, especially over the newer one. I just don't like the design of the newer RAV4, honestly. I don't know, I personally don't like it. It looks okay, but I just prefer this one. Also does pass 30. I'll be right back. Let's go do the 60 mile per hour test. Okay, guys, we are now doing the 60 mile per hour test. Let's see how the vehicle does. It does pass the 60 mile per hour test. This is crazy. A car from 2018 is doing a lot better than half the cars from 2022. This is really good. 6 out of 6 goes to the 2018 Vellfire Robust. Okay, guys, our final car on the list is the 2012 Ferdinand Jalapeno. So here, let's see how this thing does. I'm also hoping this car does well, but this one's from 2012, so we got to remember that 2012 might not be as good as the other cars, but I'm hoping it does okay. Okay, wait, I need to go free cam here. Is that hitting? No. I have to give it the point because it is not hitting. Okay, so it did the first part correctly. That is scaringly close though. But here, let's quickly reverse and do the 30. I was not expecting it to pass that, honestly. I thought, oh, it failed. But that was really close. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna have to give it the point though because it did not collide. Okay, no, that one collided. I literally, we saw the vibration of the car go off, so it does fail the second test. Let's see how it does on the 60 mile per hour one. I'll be right back. Okay, we're now doing the 60 mile per hour test. I really hope the car passes this one because it did fail the second one. No, unfortunately, it did not pass this one either. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the car is that sucks. So this car will unfortunately only be getting a 2 out of 6, which is the lowest ranking car in the entire list. But we've also got to take note that this car is from 2012. The oldest car, the second oldest car is from 2018. So not terrible for a 2012, at least it tries to break. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next down below. Bye, everyone.